How y'all doing out there? Uh, Ashley Wallace, Black Sunflower Samurai 1914 on Instagram. Also follow the BU Crew 2019 Instagram if you can as well. Since I'm out here waiting for the bus, as you all can see, I'm outside. I think I want to go ahead and make a YouTube video for you all to listen to. I get the common question that kind of comes to my um, DMs of why and how did I get to Japan. I think in my YouTube video that I did with uh, Black Experience Japan, I didn't really touch on it that much. I was just pretty much touching on the topic at hand, which is how it is for African American or someone of color or even a foreigner in general up in Japan. And yeah, so I kind of just want to give you guys some insight on how I kind of came about becoming interested in Japan, and then just overall coming to Japan, and overall coming to Japan. So when I was in high school, and I think this is the first kind of outlet for a lot of people that are interested in Japan, is the media. Of course, in high school, I was a big gamer. I still am a big gamer, big anime fan. I still enjoy anime, read mangas and things like that. So that was my first exposure to Japan. When I had found out that one of my cousins was actually, he studied abroad and he went to Japan as well, I had began to talk to him about ways to begin some self-study of the language. I was a senior in high school when I actually first started getting some knowledge about the language and things of that nature. So after that, once I graduated from high school, I was seeking a university that had a particularly strong Japanese program. And at the time, my major was computer science, but I think my focus was much more on Japanese at that point. So I visited the University of Nebraska with my father, may he rest in peace. And when I visited there and I saw they had the Japanese library and the Japanese minor and things of that nature, I was pretty much set on going to Nebraska, and it was a nice campus. So I went to University of Nebraska in 2005, and I started taking my first Japanese classes. My first Japanese sensei was Miss Hirano. Very nice lady. She was a piano teacher. I remember her very well. So throughout my first year there, I began to make a lot of Japanese friends on the campus. You'd be surprised about how many Japanese people found the University of Nebraska. And then I continued to study. In 2007, I had the opportunity to go study abroad. The funny thing is that I almost didn't get accepted to go because of my GPA. It was my GPA or something like that. Something like that. I forgot exactly what it was. But my Japanese grades were good and things like that, but they still weren't about to send me for some particular reason. I can't even remember why. But luckily, I got pushed through and I got to go to Senshu